everyone, my name is Mike Zero, and I'm back here with more Shin Megami Tensei 5. And in the last episode, we took on the Kinnitsu no Kami. We did a little bit of boss battling, as we took on more of the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse, taking out 3 of the riders. We only need 1 left. We found Demeter. She gave us an extra crest. There's an area over here that we need to go to, but that's going to be its whole separate episode. So we're actually going to take out an Abscess. That is right here. 1 more quest for Miss Demeter. I do have our demons right here, but I'm actually going to swap out Kuke-Lin because he's actually doing less damage than Fiona McCool. And freaking Nekomata, as you're going to be able to see. Because Nekomata... Oh, Jesus, Mary Joseph! Nekomata's ability with Critical Aura is going to make her hit so hard. Unilinger is probably going to be resistant to wind, so I'm going to do that. But we're going to lower his defenses down with Somersault. And we're just going to go Critical Aura and Critical Aura. It's funny that I'm using Artemis as like a pseudo debuffer. Oh shit, he got an extra attack. Ooh, he died. Oh, well, we blocked that. And we reflect physical. Jeez, I actually do need this patch up is. So, let's use Spice Go. Okay, he's weak to fire and he knows electricity. Excuse me for not remembering every single weakness that these things have. So yeah, with those 5 hits, Nekomata actually out-damages Kuke-Lin because, well, 5 hits versus 1 hit. And you know what? We'll finish you off with Lunar Hurricane. You know why? Because it looks awesome. I should also mention, that is the wrong way because I'm playing something. I've been doing interest with like Beyblade and all that, so I'm trying to build some ridiculous stuff purely for fun. And one of my friends ended up showing me, oh yeah, here's a ridiculous combination that you can do that outpaces a lot more battles against demons? Freaking Beyblade. Oh god, I'm combining the two. I am no longer safe. But, yeah. I've been doing that, so we have more power. Alright, there's a Mitama up here. And, you know what? Time to fly! Maximum effort. Alright, give me energy. And level up all the demons. Fiona McCool wants to talk, and I do believe with the level up, they don't do anything. Like I said, Mimons are going to be its own separate episode. So we're going to ignore them for right now, or if I see them on the way here, I'll talk to them. Oh, hey, it's you.
Hey!
I've been looking for you. Yes, you're Demeter. You're posing on. It says my master foretold. My name. Oh, yeah, no, I remember this dude. Sonata, which Skahath, the Kukulin, you get to school. This future my master's foreseen. So he basically still gives it to you, it's just in a different area. So that's cool. Demon left. Okay. It's pretty neat. We have a whole area right here, as we're gonna go take on Camael. But, you know the funny thing is, I'll probably leave Camael and the last rider for last. The last rider for last, who knew? Jesus Christ, there's a bunch of meme on here that I did not see. And, hold up, there was a quest that I saw. That's Queen Mob. Freaking moron is what I am. Any more quests that I'm missing? There's that thing. There's another quest where that's going to involve that giant bird we saw. But we're going to ignore it for right now. Oh, hey! It's you two.
Yes.
What, still idling around? There's your proof. Anyway, demons fight to hurt humans, angels fight to deceive them. Or just collateral damage you away. If they want to kill each other off, I say let them. That's all I have to do is kill whoever's in my way. Make sure it's not you. So we meet again. Yaku and I are off on the same mind. As such, we both hunt angels and demons. This man talks a lot of crap for someone who got his ass kicked pretty handily by us. But then again, it could just be that smug aura of power that he has. That makes me not like Yakumo in this game. He really is far too arrogant for his own good. At least when fighting us, there's Mitamas. But I don't really feel like fighting right now. Those items are below us, so I'm not going to go get them. But I was going to get them. Okay then. Sure. I'm just gonna run because there's no point in fighting these guys. Because I can't one-shot them anymore. If I'm in the area where it's not a problem, I could theoretically just use, for example, the gems, and you'll see how much damage I'll do to them. If I have any fire gems. Like, yeah, I have a fire gem right here. Yeah, look at that. We don't do a whole lot, purely because I have my physical demons out. But you know what? While I'm here, might as well try to take them out. If I can, I can. If I can't, I can't. If I at least take out one of them, that's fine by me. Jesus Christ, how much health? And yeah, that's with us hitting them. If I had Tao out, if I had Agrat out, they would be probably one-shotting these guys, and we'll get to how we usually are. But because they have massive magic damage, and I don't have anything that could take out their massive HP pool. And I've already gone into this sticking spiel of like, hey, you need to have, what is it, their weakness in mind when you fight them. Hey, you miss. But, if you don't have the weakness, you don't do anything. Hey, it's Malak! Spitting, yeah. Hey, is Spooky Month out? You saved me trouble looking for you. You don't want to say Belfcore, you're not? Oh, yes, I see how it is. Right, blah, 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 blah. Alright, time to kill you. All the ice demons, so I'm just going to do Succession right now. I'm going to do Mirage. And then we can focus on doing damage afterwards. Oh, hey, crit, nice. Critical Aura. Another critical aura. And Fierce Force, so you can hit me. Hit me! Come on! Do it! Hit me! You fool! Marakunda, so our defense is down. Miragion. Yeah, how'd that go for you? Mirage again. Because I want to do the fun strat. And let's see if we can take him out one turn. Multiple hits. I wonder how much damage that is going to do if I max out Necromancer's attack. And honestly, I said this in the previous episode. I do need to actually... You know what? We're just going to take you out now. Bye-bye! Oh, hey, there's a crit in there. I said this in the last episode, I need to really just buff my demons, what is it, stats to where, like, their attacking stat and vitality is, like, 500 or some crap. Or at least their attacking stat's gonna be, like, maxed out. Because purely relying on their, what is it, their stats that they get from just using them, it's not gonna be enough. Because they're not gonna get the max amount of power. 5,000 attack. So even though Theo McCool has like ridiculously high stats, I'm probably going to change one of his resistances from just being like, oh, null or repel, whatever, to being, what is it? We're going to change it to another where it's going to do drain elect, and we're going to have another that's going to give him Enduring Soul, because the fact that he doesn't right now is the problem. Alright, Malak. Bye-bye. And, oh, I guess I should point out this. Pokemon Legends ZA, I believe, at the time of recording, has been out for a while. Problem is, I so desperately want to play it, but I don't have a Switch 2 because I'm not buying it. At least not now. I'm definitely going to buy it later. Or at the very least, if not later, when I'm not dealing with this whole bunch of sign and dance of just like, oh hey, I want to play the game but I can't because that'd be promoting Nintendo's bad business practices. I know a lot of people are already calling out the gameplay of Legend ZA, because I've seen one of the clips. One of the clips is basically like they did this in the last game too, where it's like, oh yes, let's do these cinematic cutscenes and all that, and not give them voice acting. That to me is dumb. That's stupid. It's like, all right, we're gonna have all these clips and show all that, yada yada yada. Someone had to go and make their own version of the clip. I did it with the final fight against Sada, and where I used recorded dialogue from someone's video. And it's like, all right, we're lining this up. We're like, you got this, kid. Fight him and all that, yada yada. Why are they still doing this? Pale Rider, hurry up and fight. But what I'm really complaining about with that point is, stop making cutscenes cinematic with lip flaps and all that if you're not going to also make it involve actual voice acting, because it seems like a waste of talent. Or at the very least, if you're gonna do it, do the freaking what is it? I'm trying to the Animal Crossing sound effect, where it's like where it's like that, where it's like you hear, I'm like, oh, okay, we get the plan. I can understand for some people it's like, oh, we're gonna try and get it to where, oh wow, you healed Nekomata, thank you for that, really beautiful.
Here.
To make it more interesting, more profound. Like, really, we can do this at this point. Nintendo, or Game Freak, they're making another game, I believe, coming out soon, that looks absolutely freaking beautiful. If I find it, I'll put the information for it right here. But it's like, come on, man, you can do this. You have money to do this. Don't make it where it's like, oh, it affects our bottom line, because it really doesn't. Okay. You know what? Sumerian slashes. Damn it. You know what? That was a risk on my part that I was willing to take. Toxic Cloud. Oh, great. Poison most of them. I blocked it. There goes my stats. Okay. You did this to yourself.
Watch this.
Check this out. I don't care if you're part of the apocalypse. Okay, that did not do as much as I wanted to. You know, they should probably give an animation for the demons. God dang it. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Yeah, it did say low accuracy. Whatcha? Get out of here. But, what was I on about? Yeah, cinematic cutscenes with no voice acting. Like, come on. We're better than this. This is like, we can put voice acting in a Pokemon game. The Game Freak is already making like a miraculous looking game, and it's gonna be beautiful. So people are, why can't you do it? And I'm saying this as one of the biggest like Pokemon fans. I have pretty much played every single game outside of the first original 2 generations. And I've had experience, I've collected a bunch of Pokemon. I completed the Pokedex on multiple occasions now. So it's just a matter of, why are we still at this point, why are you still doing this when absolutely you can do voice acting in big, beautiful games that you have out here? There is it down here? I honestly don't know. Where the hell are you? Anyways. Is he up on top of it? Whatever. I feel like I ranted enough on that. I really do want the game, but at this point it's going to be a matter of principle, so there is not going to be a playthrough on it, at least not for a while. Give it a couple of months, unfortunately, in our case. It's like, alright, I'm in a better financial position to actually pay for this. And play these games that I actually do very much enjoy. Freaking Anzu! Of course. You know what? That's funny. Why is it that none of the Mitama have a physical weakness? It's probably happened to a few of us. I guarantee it's like, alright, someone must have hit this thing with a physical attack. But oh, great, crit. Get hit. See, you deserve this. See, you wanted to fight me, and you thought you was hot. until someone came up and said, no, you ain't. Get out of here. 560. And that's with Artemis essentially nerfing herself because she doesn't have critical zealot. Which, and also, I should put on a demon like Yoshitsune. Because with Yoshitsune's skill set at Hasutobe, to reach for the world, Hasutobe would actually be way better with critical zealot. Something to matter. No matter what happened with the Tyrant.
Okay.
I see. So now the Tyrants have set their sights on me. Responsible for that. Withdrawal is one who sent you. For a golden era right such as yourself, I suppose it's natural that some demons would take a notice. Very well then, I shall take great care to watch over you. I sense any danger, I'll notify you immediately. Stay vigilant. Now then, good day to you. Now, I know a lot of people were actually complaining about that version of Demitter's design. I believe I brought this up before. I actually do like it because this is not the... When I first experienced this game, I hadn't played Strange Journey yet. So, when I just thought Demitter was a new demon that they threw in here. But no, in Strange Journey Redux, that's where I found out, oh, hey, that's where that design for Demitter came from. And I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. And a lot of people didn't like the design. Then again, a lot of people did not like the redesigns that they did for the game because it felt like less of a gritty action movie and more of like a generic, anime video game. But I was like, I experienced Redux first, so I was like, what's the problem? If anything, if I played Strange Journey as a kid, that'd be a game I'd definitely just drop and never play again. Because, like, you know what? I don't like this game. This game is 2BS and not fun for me to play. And I feel like most people will be like, what the hell? There's another area over here? Okay. Oh, it's because I don't have a companion. If I have a companion, they're definitely going to pick that up. So I'll probably go... It's going to be like one of the type... Neat. It's definitely going to be one of the type, like the type C's, or the type, like, the letters for demons. Let's see. I've been enjoying using our demons a lot, this whole, like, entire journey and all that. Yoshitsune, like I said, I'm going to put Critical Zealot on him. I'm probably going to get rid of Drain Ice, because Drain Dark, I feel like, it covers up his weakness already, and give him Critical Zealot. But yeah, I feel like we should be good. You sense the presence of a powerful demon. What would you do? Proceed forth. And it's Kamael. He is summoned that way. And I feel like that'll probably be it for this video. Yes. Well, let me take it down. I am the Archangel Kamael. Well done hearing my voice and coming here. And he actually will pay us for this, which is good. But I wish to see you, a Nahobita, with my own eyes, and I'm greatly thankful that you have been able to do so. First, allow me to express my gratitude. Please accept this. Here, take this! Mortal Kombat asks. Here, take it. Wow. Now then, you. There's something that is incomprehensible to me. Why does Abdiel keep you alive? Because I have that golden booty on standby. Does she consider you a valuable fight against it, or does she have another reason? See previous reason that I mentioned. Yes. Thinking about what must be done for the Lord is fine. However, I am different from Abdiel. It is my justice to loyally execute God's words. The one true God, the one and only Nahobino, must be our Lord and Him alone. God's decree is absolute. It is time for you to accept the holy flames of ruin. So yeah, it's the same reason. Though in Vengeance's timeline, it's like, oh, you're a problem. We already struck you down. Why are you back? We have that, critical aura, and fierce form. The fact that I could do this, like, set up with basically purely physical demons is incredibly fun. It's like, alright, here we go. Karukaja. I actually do like Power's design. But knowing Kamael, he's probably resistant or just flat out immune to light. I honestly can't remember. So we're just gonna do damage to him. And here we go. Stabby stabby. Jesus Christ. They have ridiculous amounts of health. Astral Saint Strike, we're getting crit in there. Crit in there a lot there. And I believe this is it for Kamael. Yes it is. Well, he didn't do anything. He's like, alright, time to die. How am I on? I'm on. Yeah, what did that do for you? Did you learn your lesson? Oh, you're weak to it. I actually completely forgot about that. Oh, no crit there. Well, Hasatobe just to take you out. And this should definitely take out at least this guy. Okay, never mind. It's probably because I didn't have it set. No, I did have it set up. Alright, he's taken out. And Critical Zealot would do so much damage, especially with like Impaler's Animus, because even though Impaler's Animus does not give you as big of a damage buff in exchange for doing piercing, it just gets by everything else. And Critical Zealot's doing more damage. Lunar Hurricane. And I want to say Astral Saint Strike is definitely just going to take out this guy right here. Okay, maybe not. Well, hey, you want to see Yoshitsune use Frey Kugel? Frey Kugel! Here's his almighty attack. Bam. This is the power of physical demons. So, this is the true God's light. A brilliance worthy of a lord. It is inevitable. Such brilliance will cause angels to turn their backs on our Lord and devote themselves to you instead. So yeah, it's basically the same one. If I remember correctly, he is still weak to darkness. There cannot be two beings with such power. Are we still zooming in? Whatever. Otherwise, the heavens will splinter, forever divided. Alright. Bye, have a great time. The demon disappeared. You know, I actually talked about this with my other brother, who is definitely more religious than I am. And there was like lore about it because like different views and different interpretations of the Bible and such. Hey, look, there's a Mimon. Yeah. So he found it interesting, but he's he obviously doesn't like believe in it. Like most of my family is definitely more religious than I am. But it's also kind of funny that some of these things just kind of happen in weird ways. There's items down there, more items. Mimon. So, you see where all these Mimons are. That will be our next episode. And it's just, I might playtest this one to see how we work with it. But, for right now, that'll be it. My name is Omega Zero, and I will catch you guys later.